Now at 11, continuing coverage of the industrial fire in Richmond. The state fire marshal says this large plume of black smoke is toxic and the fire will likely burn for a few days. People are being told not to touch any debris that has fallen in their yards. Thanks so much for joining us here at 11 o'clock. I'm Nicole Griffin. Tonight, an evacuation order remains in effect through at least Wednesday. Our Nico Panisi is live tonight in Richmond. And Nico, I can see behind you still an active scene at this hour.
Very much so. Over 8 hours later, and it's still a very active scene here at Northwest F Street. Let's zoom in some of that efforts to put this fire out here. You can see water coming out of one of these fire truck ladders. You can see smoke and flames still very much active here. Earlier today, when we were driving into town, you could see this smoke, this cloud of smoke from 25 miles out. We hear from the state fire marshal that the air here is very much toxic. There were a lot of plastic materials in this facility over here, and residents and the fire department say that because of the amount of those materials, they say it was just a matter of time before an incident like this happened. A ticking time bomb.
It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when this was going to happen.
More than 2,000 Richmond residents are forced to evacuate after a large industrial fire Tuesday afternoon. Richmond Fire Chief Tim Brown says the former HOFCO facility, located at Northwest F Street, is owned in part by the city and in part by a private citizen.
He has been warned several times. We do have an unsafe citation that was issued to him. I don't know exactly when that was, but we were aware of the situation. We were dealing with the situation.
Roger Runyon woke up to the commotion.
Black smoke, then a bunch of fire engines and cop cars.
The lifelong Richmond resident says the facility catching fire is no surprise to him. So this is something you could have predicted?
Yeah.
This is what I'm hearing a lot of people are saying.
Yeah, it's going to happen eventually.
The 175,000 square foot facility currently holds plastic materials, of which Fire Marshal Steve Jones says the smoke is definitely toxic. Residents within a half a mile of the fire are asked to evacuate the area.
You can protect in place if the smoke's not too thick in their community and just stay inside. Get your pets inside, elderly people inside. But if there's a lot of smoke, they need to get out of it.
One of those residents is Alicia Rhodes, who works at the village pantry less than a mile away from the fire.
I just kind of curious to make sure everybody's okay and, everybody's safe. That's what I'm more worried about more than anything.
Officials anticipate the fire burning for the next few days.
We'll try to do the best we can to get it knocked down so it won't be so much of an impact in the area.
One injury was reported. Firefighter fell in a ravine and was treated and released from the hospital.
This fire is going to burn for a few days. So it's a big enough fire that it's just not going to be tonight. It's going to burn a while.
What you're looking at is what Fire Chief Tim Brown says is one of the largest fires he's seen in his decades-long career. This fire, again, is anticipated to burn for the next few days. We'll continue to update you with the latest information. Reporting live in Richmond, Nico Panisi, WRTV.
Nico, thank you. And the Richmond fire chief says the fire started in a trailer and spread to the warehouse. He says the building was storing plastics from floor to ceiling and wall to wall. The fire is expected to burn for days and the smoke is toxic. The elderly and other sensitive groups should stay out of areas with thick smoke, avoid using HVAC or even opening windows. If you need assistance, there is a number on your screen that you can call for help. And this here is some of the debris that is falling into people's yards, some being found as far as 10 miles away. The fire marshal is warning people not to touch it. Hazmat crews and the EPA are testing materials at the scene, and we do expect an update tomorrow. Well, the cloud of smoke in Richmond could be seen for miles and was also picked up on weather radar. Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory shows us just how big this cloud of smoke was. Kevin.
And as you know, tool radar usually used to detect raindrops and hailstones. In this case, it was detecting particles from the fire, just like we showed you some that were discovered in Ohio. The altitude of this reached over 10,000 feet. It was the wind out of the west-southwest that carried the smoke and the particles to the east all the way into western Ohio. Wind is fairly calm now, just 3 miles per hour in Wayne County or 7 miles per hour in Richmond at this hour.